The black clouds of the rainy season are always full of mystery. Despite the continuous downpour, farmers remain busy planting paddy in their fields. Unfortunately, in 2017, the rainy season in Nepal did not go quite as expected. The year saw the highest recorded rainfall in the last 60 years. The incessant rainfall multiplied the size of small streams, which fed into rivers that mercilessly flooded many human settlements.
The water was almost of this level. The flood came this way, it was this much deep.
I had one daughter held tight in front, the youngest one on my waist. Both mother and daughter were clinging to each other.
Panicked, affected people rushed to find safe places to evacuate to. But as large tracts of land in the Tarai became inundated, their whole worlds were drowned. For survivors, there was irreparable damage of household assets and food grains to deal with. In response, UNDP and the government of China joined hands to extend help directly to flood-affected people with the provision of relief packages through the Post-Flood Recovery Project. Out of many, 7 of the hardest hit districts were selected under the project. With the objective of providing relief packages to all affected people in the selected districts within 3 months' time, efforts were accelerated. Packages of essential non-food items were prepared in Kathmandu, while relief distribution centres were being finalised in the Tarai at the same time. Once the packages were ready, trucks were loaded with goods and sent to the affected areas in the plains. Scorching heat of summer was approaching an end, and the winter's chill had begun to spread. It had been a long time since people in the Tarai had caught a glimpse of the sun. Informed that relief was headed their way, villagers here were in desperate wait. Rambilas Khatbe is also waiting for relief package. Learning that the truck has arrived, he has rushed to the distribution centre. To oversee the project's distribution activities, Her Excellency Yu Hong, the Chinese ambassador to Nepal, and country director of UNDP Nepal, Renaud May, also arrived to visit the flood-affected areas.
We were also extremely happy and grateful to the generosity of the people from the People's Republic of China.
China is willing to continue, as always, to provide assistance and support to Nepal within its capacity and make a contribution to Nepal's post-disaster reconstruction and social and economic development.
The package includes 2 insecticide-treated bed nets, 3 plates for serving food, 2 stalls. There are also some utensils for cooking and boiling water, cups for drinking. This is not a bucket, it is a water filter. This is a big bucket. This package is to help you maintain hygiene and sanitation. Here are 2 blankets, and the package also comes with an improved cooking stove.
It was not an easy task to identify real flood victims.
To prepare the list of real flood victims, we consulted with local governments, the district administration office, mayors, ward chairpersons and members. With their coordination, assistance and direction, we finalized the list.
Once the list of victims was prepared, the heads of affected households were given a QR card each. The cards not only provided detailed information about the card holder, but also enabled UNDP to maintain an updated database of the information in a program developed in partnership with the Microsoft Innovation Center. This allowed the project to live track the progress that was being made with its activities. The program has successfully reached 31,800 real flood victims of 7 hardest hit districts of the Tarai region.
Not a single poor, marginalized or other flood-affected victim has been deprived of relief packages in our rural municipality, I can guarantee.
Having waited so long for relief, Rambilas Khatbe is finally returning home with the package. Yet, the fear of flood is instilled in his face.
Of course, there's still fear. The river is right beside us and it will overflow again. So of course, we are still afraid.
The ward chair himself is very much on alert in case such a situation should arise again.
To save people from the dismal yearly cycle of flooding and its consequences, we need to develop longer-term disaster preparedness plans along with other arrangements such as temporary safe shelters. Most importantly, there needs to be more awareness on building more resilient house. If they are using bamboo poles to build, we help people ensure that the plot of land on which the house sits is above the water level of the river. The village council is planning to enforce this. It's very good. No smoke comes from it. It cooks food much faster and it is efficient, like gas stove.
We have a lot of mosquitoes here, so the bed net is very useful. Many useful materials have been included in the package. We are really grateful.
My house was affected by the flood. The government of China provided us a relief package and we are very thankful.
I want to thank the government of China for this generous support. They've done a great thing for the welfare of the people here. We were drinking contaminated water before. Now with this water filter, we don't have that problem anymore.